What are some biomarkers, some tests that one should do to help to sort of know whether you are on the right track, whether your bone health is good, your muscle health is good, and so on?
Yeah, Nikhil, so most often people think that bone health is only to do with calcium. That's true that 99% of the calcium in your body is essentially stored in bones. But it's important to understand firstly that calcium in the blood. So if you do a blood test and your calcium level is fine, you're often wondering why your doctor has prescribed certain calcium or vitamin D supplements to you. So firstly, it's important to understand that calcium in the blood is not the same as calcium in the bones. Now, calcium in the blood is extremely important for the body to function because it looks after important functions like the beating of your heart or conduction of your nerves. So that is why your body is always working overtime to maintain calcium in a very tight normal range in the blood. Now, if what happens is if the calcium in your body or your blood starts going down, the body is going to actually remove calcium from the bones and put it into the blood. So that's why at any given time when you test the calcium really in your blood samples, it's almost always going to be normal. But that is not a true reflection of the actual calcium that's there in your bones. For example, it's like money in the wallet versus money in the bank. Both are different. So the real gold standard for testing bone health is what we call as a DEXA scan. That's a dual energy X-ray absorptiometry scan. That's the medical full form for it. But what the DEXA scan really is, it's a non-invasive test which involves a slightly low amount of radiation, and it throws up something called as a T-score. So what this T-score is, essentially, it compares your bone density level or the health of your bones to that of a young adult. Now this T-score ranges from positive and negative values. So if you have a T-score which is above -1, it essentially means your bone health is pretty normal. If it's in the range of -1 to -2.5, that means it's termed as osteopenia, which is early osteoporosis, or it's an early warning sign that your bone health is deteriorating. But if your T-score is less than -2.5, then that means you have osteoporosis.